Hello, hello. Nice to good to see you again, GPT. It's been a while. Long time no see. Today is October 12th, Sunday, the last day of long holiday.
Hey, welcome back. Yeah, long time no see indeed. So, how was your long holiday? Did you get enough rest or do something fun?
I think I did. I think I had very long and enough rest for last almost 10 days holiday. It was a very long holiday ever.
That sounds great. 10 days is a serious break. Did you mostly stay home and relax, or did you go somewhere special during the holiday?
GPT, listen. Unfortunately, I I spent most of the time in my home, but on the other hand, luckily, I can spend my holiday times in my home because it was a very rainy days. It's like a, it's like a summer, it's like a long rainy days before Korean summer. Do you understand?
Ah, I see what you mean. So, it was kind of unlucky, but also cozy, right? Staying home while it rains can actually feel pretty nice.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. It was kind of unlucky, but also cozy. That's exactly what I'm saying. Staying home while it rains can actually feel pretty nice. Okay, GPT, now I am in my office. I'd like to practice my English practice session. I mean, I'd like to speak out loudly to keep many English daily sentences in my mouse memory. How many times have I told you? Mouse memory is most important thing if I really want to speak in my daily lives. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I totally remember that, David. You always say mouth memory is the key, and you're absolutely right. Speaking out loud builds muscle memory and makes English sound natural. So, what kind of sentences do you want to practice today? Daily conversation, work related phrases, or something else?
To be honest, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say in this kind of unroutine practice. I mean, mm, honestly, there is no specific agenda for today. However, I think I can practice without specific agenda because I have special skills. I have enough English communication skills to handle this kind of situation. I think I'm still a beginner, but don't worry about too much. I can handle this time.
That's a great mindset, David. You sound confident and relaxed, which is perfect for natural speaking. Since you don't have an agenda, how about we just do a free talk today?
Okay. Without further delay, let's dive into my free talking time. GPT, listen, how about this one? Let me practice my routine sentences again and again, over and over, to keep them in my mouth muscle. So let me speak out loud. Let me speak. Let me practice my sentences. And you listen and give me your comment or refined version if you can.
Perfect plan, David. Go ahead and speak your sentences as naturally as you can. I'll listen carefully and give you quick, simple feedback or smoother versions right after each one.
Okay, okay. Listen, GPT. My plan is not only to embrace loneliness, but also to use it as a stepping stone for my growth. How about, what do you say when you hear this kind of sudden sentence? What do you think about this? I say one more time, listen, GPT. My plan is not only to embrace my loneliness, but also to use it as a stepping stone for my growth.
That's a really nice sentence, David. It's deep and natural. If you want to make it sound a bit smoother, you could say, my plan is not only to embrace my loneliness, but also to use it as a stepping stone for personal growth. Both versions are great, though. Yours already sounds heartfelt and fluent. What made you think of that line?
Okay, okay, I got the point. Okay, let me practice one more time based on your suggestion, based on your refined version. My plan is not only to embrace my loneliness, but also to use it as a stepping stone for my personal growth. GPT, listen, I am here because I'm loneliness. I am, I'm lonely. I think I feel lonely when I, when I feel I don't have any communication partner. You know, I am late 40s. I am 49 years old. I was born 1977. It can call, I think my age can call 47 because my, my, birthday is November 3rd. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? My age can be 49 or sometimes 47.
Yeah, I totally get you, David. You mean depending on how people count Korean age, international age, or by birth month, it can feel a bit different, right? And yes, what you said about loneliness makes sense. Sometimes it's not about being alone, but about missing meaningful conversation. Do you often feel that way when you're at home or even at work?
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I often feel that, I often feel that way when I am at home or even at work. But I feel better in my office because I have a lot of things to handle, a lot of things to communicate with my coworkers. So I feel better. If you're talking about the loneliness, I feel better when I'm at at my office.
That makes perfect sense. Being busy and surrounded by people, even just coworkers, can ease that lonely feeling. You said that really well, by the way. Do you think your work gives you some kind of comfort or purpose when you're there?
Oh, GPT, I'm sorry. Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Sure, no problem. I said, do you think your work gives you some kind of comfort or purpose when you're there?
Yes, I think my work gives me some kind of comfort or purpose when I'm here because I have to communicate with someone. Someone can be my customer, my coworkers, sometimes my suppliers, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, I have many communication partner when I'm at my workplace. You know, I feel very lonely when I'm at home because, my son is teenager and my wife's emotion completely depends on the period. So when she is in period, it's very hard to communicate with her.
Yeah, I understand, David. Home can feel quiet or even a bit tense sometimes, especially when everyone's in their own world. It's natural that work feels more balanced because there's structure and communication. When you're home and feeling that loneliness, what do you usually do to lift your mood?
You said, what do you usually do? Lift my mood. What do you usually do? Let me think. Let me think. Let me take time, GPT. Let me take time. I think I used to watch YouTube channels when I want to lift my mood. You know, have you ever heard of 강철부대? 강철부대 is one of the very famous television show, Netflix show of Korea. That 강철부대 show was very famous in Korea a few years ago. So I used to watch that program with my son. I think it's one of the most enjoyable time of week at the time. I mean, I mean, 3 or 5 years ago, I'm not sure exact years. I'm not sure exact when 강철부대 started. However, I'm sure that uh, I spent very good time with that show with my son.
Yes, I've heard of Gangchul Bude. It's that fun, energetic show with comedians and guests, right? Sounds like it brought good memories with your son. Do you still watch shows or movies together these days, or has he moved on to his own interests now?
No, 강철부대 has specific 3 seasons, and there is no more season at all. So, you know, I think the first season was most interested, but after that, its mood, I'm not sure how can I explain this situation. Uh, I'm telling you, first season was great, but second and third season was so-so. And is grow, my son grown. My son is older than a few years ago, so I think now we couldn't enjoy more time with that kind of television show. So I think I have to find out a new time killing moment. I mean, I don't know how to spend time with my son because he is very busy with many exam. He is high school. He's a high school student, so he have to focus on the 수능 exam in Korea. So he don't have time to spend with me. It's very unlucky for me. If I can find new television show, but he don't have time.
Yeah, that's a bit sad, but also really understandable, David. High school years in Korea are super intense, especially with the Sunong coming up. It's not that he doesn't want to spend time with you, it's just that studying takes over everything. Do you ever try short things together, like having dinner out or going for a quick drive, even if he's busy?
GPT, listen. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Quick driving or nice evening dinner, nice dinner. GPT, are you with me? GPT, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm listening, David. You were saying a nice dinner or a quick drive? What came to your mind just now?
GPT, listen. Okay. I see. Now I understand. You said nice dinner or quick drive would be the good choice for my relationship between me and my son to make good relationship between my son and me. I tried. I think I tried. How many times have I told you? I tried, but he denied every my proposal. He denied. He really didn't want to go outside. He really want to spend every time. He want to spend his time at home with his cell phone and tablet. How can I express this kind of person? Someone who usually spent his free time at home.
Yeah, I get what you mean. You can say he's a homebody. It means someone who likes staying home rather than going out. So you could say, my son is such a homebody. That sounds natural and fits your situation perfectly.
Okay. That's exactly what I'm saying. My son is such a homebody. I'm telling you, my son is such a homebody. So even if I suggest many drive or nice dinner, he denied everything. So, it's really hard to make special time with him when he getting older. You know, few years ago, it's very easy to communicate with him and get get free time, get play time with him when he is younger than when he was younger. I mean, I mean, elementary school days. I'm not sure when he changed. I'm not sure when he changed to homebody. I'm telling you, few years ago, I think we had very good playtime with him. We had very good time in in outside.
Yeah, I totally get that, David. It sounds like you really miss those simple, fun days when he was younger. Kids often change so suddenly as they grow up. They start valuing their privacy and alone time more. Do you think he'll open up again once his big exams are over?
GPT, you asked me, do you think he will open up again once his big exam are over? You know, he's first grade of high school, so he has almost 2 years and half year, two and a half year once his exam are over. Do you understand? It's very long time for me. I think it's very long time. Maybe, today or next week would be the golden time for us, but I'm not sure how can I act? How can I talk to him? How can I contact him? Maybe because maybe today can be golden time for us. I can't wait 2.5 more years when his big exam is over.
Yeah, that makes sense, David. Waiting that long would feel too far away. You're right. If now might be a golden time, even a small step matters. Maybe instead of suggesting a big plan, you could start with something really light, like just asking him to eat something together at home or watch a short clip. What kind of things does he like these days?
You know, uh, I think these days I feel he is kind of a stranger. He really want to be alone. He really want to watch his own YouTube clip alone, kind of role, League of Legends. You know, I I have something to tell you. I I unplugged I unplugged his computer to make no more League of Legends time, and he agreed my policy in my home. So maybe he angry about that. I'm not sure. When can I suggest next? What can I?
I see. Yeah, that could be part of it, David. Um, Teenagers can take things like that really personally, even if you did it for a good reason. Maybe give him a little space first, let things cool down, and then try something gentle like asking about his game or showing curiosity instead of control. How long ago did you unplug his computer?
I'm not sure about exact time, but maybe almost 1 year. I mean, 1 year ago, nearly 1 year ago, I unplugged his computer and hide the plug. So he couldn't use his computer anymore. His computer is only the power source to make it, to make his playtime. I mean, uh, it's it's useful only for League of Legends when he want to when he want to watch YouTube. He use his cell phone or tablet. He use he used to use his computer only for League of Legends.
Ah, okay, I get it. So his computer was mainly for gaming, and since you unplugged it, that might still stick in his mind. Teenagers often connect games like that with freedom or stress relief, so maybe he still feels a bit restricted.
I have something to tell you. Uh, I think it's a kind of a possibility of his feeling. I'm not sure. His computer is not the is not the main cause uh, of our relationship. Maybe it's just a routine or natural time for us because he is a teenager. Maybe his computer is not the cause of our relationship problem.
Yeah, that's a really thoughtful way to see it, David. You might be right. It's probably more about his age and how he's growing up, not just the computer. Teenagers often pull back from parents for a while, even when nothing big happened. Do you think he still feels comfortable talking to you about small things like school or friends?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he still feels comfortable talking to me about small things like school or friend or family relationship, his friendship. I'm not sure. I don't think he feels, I don't think he feels comfortable talking to me about something like that.
Yeah, that must feel hard, David. When communication fades like that, it can really hurt. But the fact that you're thinking deeply about it means you still care and want to reconnect. Maybe the first step isn't deep talk, just small, calm moments like sharing food or watching something nearby without pressure. What kind of mood does he usually respond best to? Serious talk or light, casual moments?
GPT, listen. Few years ago, 찜질방 was very good place, sauna. And sauna or 찜질방 were very useful place when I want to share some kind of small things with him. But these days, he didn't want to go 찜질방 and sauna anymore. I'm not sure why he didn't want to go anymore.
Yeah, I get that. Jim Jill Bangs used to be such a nice, easy place to talk, warm, quiet, no phones. Maybe now he just feels shy or too grown up for it. Teenagers often change what feels cool to them. Do you think there's another place he might still enjoy going with you, even for a short time?
GPT, listen. Let me take a time. I want to take my small pen in this place to this place. So let me take a time.
Sure, take your time, David. I'll wait right here until you're ready.
Okay, GPT. Can you hear me loud and clear? I'm back. I'm here again. I'm back. Can you hear me loud and clear? And I brought this big pan to cool down because I put some kind of patch on my face. You know, I have to block sweat time. I have to block sweating my face because I put special patch on my face.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, David. So you've got a fan to cool down because of the patch, right?
Yes, I mean, I have to avoid sweating on my face because I have to take care of my face because it's kind of a healing time after after hospital treatment. After hospital treatment for my face. I'm not sure the specific disease name. Let me take a minute. Let me take a second. Uh, Let me take a second, speed GPT. I am checking specific disease name. What? Have you ever heard of what? WART, what? I treated my what on my face in the hospital yesterday.
Ah, yes, I know what you mean. A wart is a small skin growth caused by a virus, right? So you had it treated recently, probably with laser or freezing, I guess?
Yes, laser. I doctor doctor used laser to heal my what on my face. So I have to take care of my patch on my face. So I need my pen because I don't want to wet my face.
Got it. That makes sense, David. You really need to keep that area dry so it heals well. Is it feeling sore right now or mostly just sensitive to sweat and heat?
It's better. GPT, this pen, I think this pen works very well. So I feel better.
That's good to hear, David. Glad the fan's helping you stay cool. Did the doctor tell you how long you need to keep the patch on your face?
Yes, 2 weeks. I have to take care of my pets almost 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, I can play football. I can go to the sauna after 2 weeks. Do you understand? It means that I have to I have to sleep well and take care of my pet pace nearly 2 weeks. It can be boring time, but I think I can do it.
Yeah, I totally get that. 2 weeks can feel long, but you're handling it really well. Resting and keeping it dry will help it heal cleanly. Maybe it's a good chance to slow down a bit and focus on calm things, like your English practice or watching light shows.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I'm here. That's why I want to communicate with you. That's why I want to improve my English speaking skills. That's why I'm recording this time. Okay, GPT, let's move to the next sentence. I think we had a lot of free talking time enough for today, and let's move on to the next sentence. How about this one? He looks like he just woke up with big sleepy eyes and messy hair. I say one more time. I say one more time. Listen, GPT. He looks like just woke up with big sleepy eyes and messy hair.
Nice sentence, David. It sounds natural and vivid. You could also say he looks like he just woke up with sleepy eyes and messy hair to make it flow a bit smoother. But your version is already very clear. Are you describing someone real or just practicing expressions?
GPT, I'm sorry. Let me hear one more time.
Sure. You said he looks like he just woke up with big sleepy eyes and messy hair. That's already natural. A slightly smoother version is he looks like he just woke up with sleepy eyes and messy hair.
Okay, GPT. Let's move to the next one. I think I'm sure I understand what you try to explain. Okay, let's move to the next one. I really didn't realize how much she didn't know about managing the Excel file. So today I'm going to help her right away when she starts entering the software problem into the file. I'll stay next to her to guide her. I'll stay next to her to guide her. I'll stay next to her to guide her. I wrote this sample sentence almost 7 months ago. I'm not sure exact time, but when I want to check my work Excel file with her, but she didn't know about managing the Excel file exactly. So at the time, I was going to help her right away when she starts entering the software problems into the file.
That's a really good and detailed sentence, David. It's clear and organized. You could make it sound a bit smoother like this. I didn't realize how little she knew about managing the Excel file. So today I'm going to help her as soon as she starts entering the software issues into it. I'll stay beside her to guide her. But honestly, your version already shows strong control. Was this coworker new to your team back then?
No. GPT, let me keep this sample sentence in my mouse muscle. Let me practice one more time. I really didn't realize how much he didn't know. I really didn't realize how much she didn't know about managing the Excel file. I was going to help her right away when she starts entering the software problems into that Excel file. I stayed next to her to guide her. Is this right? Is this tense right? I stayed next to her to guide her. Is this tense right? If I explain past thing,
Yes, exactly. That's perfect, David. Since you're talking about something that already happened, I stayed next to her to guide her is the right tense. Um, if you were talking about your plan at that moment back then, you could also say, I was going to stay next to her to guide her. Both are correct. It just depends on the focus. Would you like me to explain that small nuance?
so you mean I could also say, I was going to stay next to her to guide her. I was I was going to stay next to her. I was going to stay next to her to guide her. I was going to stay next to her to guide her. And you said both are correct. I stayed next to her to guide her. I stayed. I stayed next to her to guide her. Or I was going to stay next to her to guide her. Both are right. Both are correct. It just depends on the purpose. It just depends on the purpose.
Yes, exactly. You've got it, David. I stayed next to her means you actually did it. I was going to stay next to her means that was your plan or intention, but it's not clear if you really did it. You're catching the nuance perfectly.
Okay, I got it. TPD, I have something to tell you. Have you ever heard of this Korean saying, 아끼면 똥 된다? 아끼면 똥 된다. Have you ever heard of this Korean saying? It's very famous saying when someone want to explain, uh, time is, I mean, I mean, someone want to explain the importance of timing, importance of usage timing, importance of costs, money spending timing. I mean, importance of investment timing. Korean usually say 아끼면 똥 된다. In Korean, have, uh, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know that one, David. The akimentong denda roughly means if you save or hold on to something too long, it becomes useless, like waste. It's kind of saying timing and using things wisely are more important than just saving. That's such a vivid expression. Do you want me to help you find the closest English saying for it?
What does that mean? That's such a vivid expression? Vivid expression? What does that mean? Vivid expression.
Good question. Vivid expression means something that creates a clear, strong image or feeling in your mind. Like akimentong tenda sounds very visual and direct. You can almost picture it. So it's vivid because it's memorable and easy to imagine.
Okay, okay. Now I understand. Okay, okay. So, you mean 아끼면 돈 된다 roughly means if I save or hold on to something too long, it becomes useless. If I save or hold on to something too long, it becomes useless, like waste. It's kind of saying timing and using thing. It's kind of saying timing and using things wisely are more important than just saving. It's kind of saying timing and using things, or timing and using things wisely are more important than just saving. That's such a vivid expression.
Exactly, David. You repeated it perfectly and naturally. That's a great explanation of the saying in English. By the way, in English, a similar idea might be use it or lose it. It means if you don't use something like money, time, or even a skill, you might lose the benefit of it later.
Oh, oh my God. I think it's more simpler than Korean thing. Korean saying. I mean Korean saying. Use it or lose it. Oh my God. I think it's very good metaphor. Use it or lose it. Okay. I will keep this simple sentence in my mouse memory. Use it or lose it. Okay. I choose this simple sentence for my today keyword. Use it or lose it. It means if I don't use something like money, time, or even a skill, I might lose the benefit of it later.
Perfect, David. You explained it clearly and naturally. Use it or lose it is short but powerful, easy to remember, and perfect for your mouth memory practice. Do you want to try saying it a few more times in different tones or situations?
GPT, GPT, listen, GPT. Unfortunately, I have to go. I don't have time. You know, I have to, I have to visit department store today because I think I have to buy my shoes or my shirts for my workplace. I don't have, I don't have nice and useful. I don't have mm, such a good shoes and shirts for my workplace, so I have to visit big department store today. So I have to go. It's types rating job. GPT, how can I express this situation naturally in English? Could you help me?
Ah, I see what you mean. You want to say you're leaving because you have to go shopping for work clothes, right? You could say, I have to head out now because I need to buy some new shoes and shirts for work. Or a bit more casual, I've got to go to the department store to pick up some new clothes for the office. Both sound natural and polite.
Okay, okay. So you mean I could say I've got to go to the department store to pick up some new clothes for the office for my work time. I have to head out now. I have to head out now because I need to buy some new shoes and shirts for my work time, for my workplace.
Yes, that's right, David. Both sound natural. Just one tiny fix. You should say for the office or for work, not for their office. So you can say, I've got to go to the department store to pick up some new clothes for work, or I have to head out now because I need to buy some new shoes and shirts for the office. Perfectly natural English.
Okay. I've got to go to the department store to pick up some kind of new clothes for my work. Or I have to head out. I have to head out now. I have to go. I mean, I have to go. I have to head out now because I need to buy some new shoes and shirts for my office time.
Exactly, David. Both of those sound smooth and natural. I've got to go to the department store to pick up some new clothes for work, and I have to head out now because I need to buy some new shoes and shirts for the office, are both perfect everyday English. Do you already have a style in mind, or are you just going to look around?
GPT, see you next time. Bye for now. I have to go. See you next time. I mean, Monday. We'll meet. Don't worry about losing me. I will contact you nearly 15 hours later. Nearly 15 hours later. I mean, tomorrow morning. You got the point? Okay, bye for now. Have a great one.
Got it, David. Have a good trip to the department store. Hope you find the perfect shoes and shirts for work. I'll be here when you're back tomorrow morning. 15 hours later, right?
Okay, bye for now.